My motivation for co-creating the Cook on Every Corner program with Rebecca Katz was that I realized in my practice, 90% of the patients who walk through my door are affected by nutrition. Either they're not eating what they need to eat, they don't know how to cook what they need to eat.
We felt that that was super important because it's one thing to talk about how good food is for you, but unless you have the skill set to get behind the stove and actually translate what that means to the plate and your everyday life, it really doesn't mean anything.
So by creating a culinary program that could teach other health providers how to cook and create a ripple wave to have that enthusiasm spread in our community was one of the most positive ways I could come up with to help improve the health in my community.
The idea is, what would happen if you gave doctors, community leaders, people on the front lines the skill set to really be able to cook and talk from a place of personal knowledge.
The specific goal of this program was to create a program so it would be accessible for people of low income. And with that in mind, we looked at, well, what do people in this community really need? They need to know the basics, how to cook proteins, what are good fats, what are good carbohydrates, and also to create it so that it's keeping in mind people's budgets and time.
When I first heard about the Cook on Every Corner program, I became very excited about the very idea of the program. How do we get good food and good cooking skills to more people? Because lifestyle is very important to me.
The program did actually exceed my expectations. It was a lot of fun. We learned quite a bit about cooking, the intro levels of cooking, and we were able to apply some of these lessons, such as the shopping, the basic cooking skills, and we're able to bring that out to the community.
Personally, we did a whole class on fast, which is like balancing of fats, acids, salts and sweets, which I use every day, all the time, and have been using it also to cook for people in my clinic and sort of show them how we can make really healthy foods taste really good.
I was attracted to Cook on Every Corner program because I felt that it was going to be a good way to gain experience and education in different areas of nutrition, cooking, ways that I can teach my patients that come in, specifically patients that need to find different ways to control their hypertension, their diabetes. So I felt that I would be able to learn something so I can teach it in a better format.
I really think this concept of developing a culinary language, the ability to get behind the stove and create nourishment, something that is chock full of what I like to call the yum factor, which is when great taste and great nutrition are not sitting at opposite sides of the table, but they're sitting together, and you take a bite of quote unquote healthy food and it's like, wow, gosh, I didn't know healthy food could be this tasty, this yummy. I can do this.